I'm Canadian, so I think he's a moron.
He's restoring common sense back, saying, you know, there's only two genders, male and female. That's great, right?
No.
That's not great?
No.
No, it's not great. You're obviously pro-Trump, so go and have your pro-Trump like show with somebody else there, friend. Like, no, it's so bad.
What's not good about saying that criminals should be deported from the country if they're not supposed to be here?
You're literally the least educated country. You guys are not doing it
That's
right.
not an argument, though.
But you're saying that the popular vote, but you guys just aren't educated. Like, honestly,
Okay.
like, it's not great. It's so not good.
Well, welcome to our country anyway.
Oh.
Okay, do you want to do it?
Sure.
Okay, all right. All right, I'm gonna place you. You come here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come here. She's like, I'm hungover, I'm not moving. Trump's first week in office, how would you grade him?
Couldn't say. I've been trying to avoid the news as much as possible because it's just an eye roll
Yeah.
for anything and everything.
Yeah.
Shudder. Same. I'm just trying to keep my mental health in check and not lose my mind.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's pretty much where I'm at.
I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian, so I think he's a moron.
You're like, I'm Canadian, I don't have to worry about any of this.
Doesn't bother me.
Well, he does want to take Canada.
You guys are all welcome to join our country. You guys can vote, become separatists. Michigan, we got you. What else we got? Where all the other stuff around? Michigan.
Florida
There's
becomes-
Illinois.
Florida becomes South Canada.
Florida, South Canada. I'm into it. You guys
I don't
get
know,
free
Trump
healthcare.
said he's going to take Canada and Greenland.
Best of luck to him.
You think you guys got it? Like, you're good?
We're fine.
No worries at all. Okay, so you're saying you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just a little bit worried. If you've been keeping up with his executive orders, all the tons of executive orders he signed, has there been any that stuck out to you like you're really worried about?
Gosh, everything from just taking the, the preserved lands, and of course equal rights, and I mean, I'm at this point. I'm like, Max, when can I move to Canada?
Come on up.
Well, speaking of immigration, he did sign an executive order saying basically if you're an illegal immigrant and you have been charged with a crime, you're out. That's it, you're out. Speaking of immigration, is that something that you think he's doing a good job on, or is that something that you're like, oh no, that's one of the shuddering things?
I'm not a big fan of him at all. I wouldn't say that I'm in favor of anything that he's
Okay,
doing.
so he's not done anything good.
No.
No, one thing. Okay, all right.
I don't know. I don't think so.
You can't cut him a little bit of slack?
No.
No, okay. So not
Absolutely.
even like an F.
He's
It's like
a
an F
rapist.
minus. He's a rapist.
He's a rapist
Oh my
and a
God.
convicted felon, and he should not be our president.
Okay.
Anyone who has any kind of being convicted, has committed crimes, has never even held public office before being president, I feel like that should be some kind of prerequisite.
Okay.
So, yeah, I really just, again, I try not to, I get into a dark place. I lost my father November 1st,
sorry.
and then he got elected, so it's been a rough time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to now conclude my portion of this question and interview. But if anyone else would like to comment, I'm
Pointed to you.
Between Project 2025, between the notion that you would get rid of FEMA for whatever reason, and I honestly cannot condone an administration that bases its policy on cruelty and chaos. It just doesn't seem to me that it's going to be good for all Americans. Whether they are here illegally or not, there's obviously a process that you can be naturalized, but it's not conducive to what would be for the good of all of our country.
So,
in order to bring everyone together, it doesn't seem as though he has that interest in mind, which...
So what do you think about the fact that the popular vote overwhelmingly supported him, and I think nearly every single city and every single demographic voted for him more than the last term and more than any Republican. What do you think that says? You say he's being cruel, he won't bring the people together, but it seems like people love him.
His base loves him, sure. Absolutely.
Well, people that were not part of his base voted for him this time. He won the popular vote. That does not happen for Republicans.
It's true. And I hope we get everything that we voted for.
I think we are with the executive orders, right? Like the illegal immigration, he's cracked down on that. He's getting criminals out of the country. He's restoring common sense back, saying, you know, there's only 2 genders, male and female. That's great, right?
No.
That's not great?
No, it's not great. You're obviously pro-Trump, so go and have your pro-Trump show with somebody else there, friend. No, it's so bad.
What's not good about saying that criminals should be deported from the country if they're not supposed to be here?
You're literally the least educated country. You guys are not doing it
That's
right.
not an argument, though.
But you're saying that the popular vote, but you guys just aren't educated. Honestly,
Okay.
It's not great. It's so not good.
Well, welcome to our country anyway.
right? I know.
You're
You-
here.
I'm
Well,
here.
if you would like to educate me, so if we're uneducated and most people voted for
I never
him.
said that you're not. I just said that
No,
the general-
when I said we, I meant like Americans and whatever, because I'm included in that. Yeah, the general population. So, what should we be educated about? What would you say to Trump supporters?
I would just say you guys should put your money towards your schooling system. I think I'm not even going to just say that. It's not about educating other people. People want to hear what they want to hear, and they believe what they want to believe. So just put some money into your education system, and also maybe get some health care. Good talk from the Canadian. See you later.
All right, I hope your hangover goes away. All right, smart words from a Canadian. I hope her hangover goes away, and I don't know why she's here in the reddest state in the country if she's so upset with the way we vote, and we're so uneducated. So anyway, pray for her, and I hope she enjoys her time here. Just remember, we are a little bit censored here on YouTube, and the liberal tiers have been chef's kiss. Go to libertyhangout.tv. We are running our biggest sale ever, where you can get uncensored, unfiltered content and all the footage from today's visit. libertyhangout.tv. See you there. How would you grade President Trump with his first week back in office?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
All right. Do you have a favorite executive order that he's done so far? You go first.
I honestly don't know any of the executive order names. I know that's some things that he said, but I don't know. I haven't really paid that much attention to the news, but yeah.
But you're happy he's here.
I'm happy he's here. I'm happy that he said that there's 2 genders and then everything. And
Two
then,
genders.
He's closing the border. There's a state of emergency at the border. I'm all about that. So yeah.
Perfect. I just talked to somebody who said that Americans are very uneducated, and that's why he won the popular vote. And it's not good that he said that there's only 2 genders. And it's so funny because we just talked to them, and now you're like, no, the best thing he's done is make a declaration that the government will only recognize 2 genders. Why is that so important to you?
Because everyone is so dumb. There's one. It just makes no sense. And
You're like, common sense is coming back.
I'm just glad that common sense is coming back.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah, it's important to me because God created man and woman, and there should be no in between. There should be no confusion about that. And America is just, especially my generation, they've just become confused, and that's really all I can say. So.
All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more content like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with all your friends, especially the liberal ones. And go to patreon.com/Kaitlin Bennett to support my work to keep coming out here and giving you this content. See you there.